What's the difference between a revocable and an irrevocable trust? That's a question we get from time to time. Hi, I'm estate planning and probate attorney Joel Beck with Peach State Wills and Trust in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and I'll answer that question in today's video. So today's question is this: what's the difference between a revocable and an irrevocable trust here in Georgia? Well, let's start by understanding the basics. Both a revocable and an irrevocable trust are legal tools. They're used in estate planning, but they have very different characteristics and purposes. First, let's talk about the more common trust, the revocable trust, also called a revocable living trust. As the name suggests, a revocable trust can be altered or modified, or it can be revoked by the person who created it, also called the grantor. One of the primary benefits of a revocable trust is its flexibility. It allows you to maintain control and authority over the assets that you place in the trust during your lifetime. You can make changes to the terms of the trust, add or remove assets, or even revoke the trust entirely if your circumstances or wishes change. Some benefits of a revocable trust include avoiding probate, maintaining privacy, and planning for incapacity. By avoiding probate, your assets can pass to your beneficiaries without court involvement and without the time delays associated with the probate process. Avoiding probate can save time and money for your loved ones. Now, let's move on to the irrevocable trust. Unlike the revocable trust, an irrevocable trust cannot be modified or revoked without the consent of the beneficiaries and other parties involved, and quite possibly without consent of the court. The main purpose of an irrevocable trust is to provide for long-term asset protection and possibly some tax benefits, or at least shifting the tax burden on those assets away from the individual and to the trust. Importantly, once you transfer assets into an irrevocable trust, you no longer own them personally. You can no longer control or exercise authority over them, and that's why those assets can be shielded from creditors and potential legal claims that arose after the trust was created. But since you do not own the assets, you generally cannot change the terms of the trust or access the assets yourself. Somebody else will be a trustee, and they're going to be in charge of the trust and of the assets. The loss of control, that's what allows the trust to provide those asset protection benefits we mentioned. Now, to summarize the key differences between revocable and irrevocable trust, a revocable trust can be changed or revoked by the grantor, providing flexibility and control during their lifetime, while an irrevocable trust offers greater asset protection and maybe some tax advantages, but it requires relinquishing control, ownership, and authority over the assets. Determining which type of trust is right for you depends on your own unique circumstances and goals. That's where an experienced estate planning attorney can come in and help. By understanding your situation and your specific needs, we can guide you towards the most suitable trust or other planning structure or tool to help you accomplish those goals. Most people that we work with don't want to give up ultimate ownership and control over their assets, and therefore they use a revocable living trust that's more suited for their particular goals. If you'd like more information on estate planning in Georgia, visit us online at peachstatewills.com. Click on free info at the top and then select estate planning resources, and you can get our guide to estate planning in Georgia for free, no strings attached. Or if you're ready to talk to us and see if we might be a good fit to help you with your estate planning needs, pick up the phone and call us at 678-344-5342. Thanks.